Let's sit down, please. The Deputy Minister and other ministers present here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I accept with great honor your congratulatory message and a pledge of total commitment to the education sector. I'm very pleased to receive you this afternoon, because this is a sector we have chosen as the flagship, and all the successes we have been able to register are as a result of your own commitment too. I lead and you follow. And when you follow with commitment, that is why we are where we are as far as education is concerned. Next week, there is a Human Capital Development Summit in Tanzania. I wanted to skip that, but everybody said you should be the last person to skip this summit. So I am going to attend that summit. And this again is a recognition of the great work that we have all done. Somebody just said, Professor Agali, that I should leave an enduring legacy. The qualifying word there is enduring. Anybody can leave a legacy. We all do, but some of them don't even survive a day or week. What we want to do as a nation is not even a legacy. We all know that Sierra Leone was a power to reckon with intellectually around the world. That was the source of our power, a very small nation. Soft power, you may call it. But that is why we are renowned around the world. And we can regain that position. Not through arms. We cannot be the United States of America or Russia that can boast of nuclear arms and ammunition. Well, we can boast of the fact that we will produce brains that will lead the world. And my leadership is meant to inspire us as a nation. That is where the enduring factor comes in, so that we aspire again to that position of leadership, intellectual leadership, not only in Africa, but around the world. We are also touted as the most brainy people in Africa, Sierra Leoneans. But why are we not leading? That is a question that we cannot answer. And I'm happy to have this crop of people sitting before me. You provide knowledge, you produce new knowledge, and share it. So that is a question we should all answer. Why are we not leading if we are the smartest people in Africa? I want to inspire us. This is not my project. This is our project. And I'm more than convinced that we can lead if we all put our hands on deck. Today, Sierra Leone is now recognized as having made the greatest efforts towards education in the past 5 years by the United Nations, by UNESCO, and many others. What I want us to do is now embrace this as a nation, especially this sector, so that we can take it to another height, higher than where we are at this moment. And I know we can do it. And all I'm trying to do is to inspire us all to take that task to the next level. When I was called upon to co-chair the summit on education, I was quite astounded. And I asked, why have you chosen one of the least developed countries in the world? They said, it is your level of commitment. And we want you to co-chair with the United Nations Secretary General. That is no mean feat, as we can all see. What I am trying to do is to take us back to the world map, where we have been absent, where the stigmas of the past had taken us off that list. Today, we have a seat on the United Nations Security Council, non-permanent category. And we got 188 votes out of 192. That is an outstanding commitment, a show of respect and our standing in the international world. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you come to congratulate me and to pledge your support, I want to throw this challenge to us all. I can only be here for another 5 years in this position. I pray God that I am around and I may join you in the classroom. I love it. Yes, I find it difficult to teach because the talking is a problem for me. But I love it because you keep learning. When you are teaching, you are learning all the time. I taught for 3 months, and I learned quite a lot than I even did when I was in school, because I was challenged. And if you have smart kids, as you all know, they even challenge you further. And I tell them all the time, I say, with the technologies that are available today, really classrooms are now meant for debates. Yes, because the kids, they are smart and hardworking. They can do quite a lot of research with those instruments, and sometimes, ask very critical questions that a lecturer that is not very witty and deep in knowledge we find difficult. But that is where, again, I find very easy. Nobody should claim monopoly over information and ideas today. The students can be quite useful in generating ideas for research, because sometimes some of the questions they ask may seem dumb, but they are quite inquisitive and can actually take you to new frontiers. So the classroom is a very interesting place today than it was before, because even the teacher now cannot just speak with such authority. When you have kids that are smart with their technologies, they can actually put you on the edge. That is the beauty. But again, we have to let them use that for that purpose, not just social media, or do the other things. There's so much. And what we want to do, what I want you to do now is, a lot has been happening in the basic and senior secondary sector. And the eruption is beginning to show. There is a huge surge towards your end, the tertiary education and TVET. We should be able to take in everybody that comes in using different means. That is where you must get your heads around that. A lot has happened and a lot more people are coming. And as I stand here, I feel vindicated by the fact that even in the last MPSC, the guys did very well, extremely well. I took the challenge. A lot of people said, you have to get another land. Now the girls have taken the lead, and they are leading way ahead of the boys at that level. So these are all challenges, and of course I heard that at Tokeh College you had more guys applying for engineering than at any other time in the nearly 200 years of that university. That is not coincidence. It is as a result of policies. So I have challenged you and you have not matched my challenge. You have not responded. I wanted you to come up with a strategy as to how you were going to respond to the new direction. We must revolutionize education. I talk about fit for purpose education all the time because what we did in school is not what the kids should be doing today in school. So for us to put them in that pole position, we must also think critically. And that is challenging for all of you. But I know challenges are meant to be surmounted, especially in the intellectual realm. So as you come to congratulate me and pledge your commitment, I'm most pleased to say that education is not just a flagship policy program of this government, but a passion that has so much to deliver, a passion that will give a hope, that will give us a future that is hopeful for our children. So thank you very much, and I want us to engage further as the number of kids coming from the basic and senior secondary education coming to your end is getting bigger and bigger, and I want you to bring out practical solutions as to how you are going to take in those without us getting them despondent. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for your inspiring leadership and for the human capital development dividends we are experiencing. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the end of this very important session. Let's rise for the national anthem. Please be upstanding for His Excellency's departure. Thank you.
Try to get our phones in a very orderly manner. So I'll talk to the security guards. Kind of